Hello everyone, Sim Cameraman here. Today we going see episode number 67 part 3 of Skibidi Toilet. Let's go. The third and final part of episode 67 was released today, and it is no secret to you that the updated Titan TV man has returned. Therefore, in this video I will conduct a detailed analysis of this episode. We will talk with you about what improvements the updated Titan received, what secret messages he left us, what will happen to the Titans in the future, and whether the scientist Titan was real. The video turned out to be very interesting. So be sure to watch it to the end. Also don't forget to like it. Let's get 100 likes on this video, and also subscribe to the channel. Let's get 1000 subscribers on my channel. We're starting. The episode begins already from the moment that we have already seen in the second part of episode 67, and specifically the third part of episode 67 begins from the moment when the updated Titan G Toilet arrived to help the scientist. Next, the Titan G Toilet attacks the Titan cameraman with its improved lasers and he falls to one knee on the ground. After that, the Titan scientist snatches the protective lens from the Titan cameraman and shows us his fashionable and new Skibidi TV. The scientist activates a crazy red glow and we see how the operator puts on a protective lens, which was given by the agents of TV Man's back in episode 40. Then something really terrible happens, because the Titan scientist, with the help of his insane red radiation, forces the Titan cameraman to saw off his main camera. And as we remember, the second part of episode 67 ended at this moment. Then Titan Speaker Man came to the aid of Titan cameraman. He was in a serious condition after the scientist Titan shot his yellow laser into his reactor. Next, we see how the Titan Speaker Man tries to help his friend, but under the influence of hypnosis, the Titan cameraman only harms the Titan Speaker Man, and with his sharp saw, he slightly wounded the Titan Speaker Man, then continued to hack his main camera. Next, the Titan Speaker Man took out his second knife and he had to tear off this dangerous arm of the Titan cameraman. But even after that, the Titan did not stop. He began to beat himself on the head with his hand, and then the Titan scientist changed the red radiation to purple, and as we remember, only TV Woman has this radiation. I wonder where the opponents have such knowledge in the abilities of TV Man's agents? Write your theories in the comments. Further, as we know from the series, purple glow can force opponents to do whatever you tell them to do. For example, TV Woman was able to stop the glitch toilet, and now the Alliance of Agents has an improved plunger cameraman, which by the way also suffered in episode 67, but we'll talk about it a little later. Next, the Titan Speaker Man tried to break the screen of the Titan scientist with the ability of the agents of the Speaker Man already known to us. He wanted to throw a knife directly into the screen of the scientist with the help of his speaker. This ability was first demonstrated to us by Speaker Woman in 61 episodes. But the Titan Speaker Man didn't have much strength, so the updated Titan G Toilet didn't let him do it and shot at the Speaker Man with his lasers. After that, the Titan Speaker Man switched to the Titan G Toilet, but he was attacked by the Titan cameraman. The reason for this was the purple hypnotic radiation of the scientist's Titan screen. Next, the Titan G Toilet began to laugh ominously at the Titans, and the scientist is also very happy that his cunning plan and new technologies helped them defeat the Titans, and then the POV operator himself intervenes in the battle. Apparently, our POV operator is a big cameraman agent, because an ordinary operator would not be able to lift two rocket launchers at once at the same time. Next, the operator shoots two missiles at the scientist's screen at once and they do not cause any damage to the Titan. After that, the Titan scientist just looks at the operator and smiles sweetly at him, and as if telling him, "Dude, this is too weak a weapon to beat me." But a second later, a knife flies into the scientist's screen with great speed. And when the smoke from the screen dissipates. Further on, we can see fear and bewilderment on the Titan's face, because just now his main strong weapon was destroyed so quickly. Further, when the scientist's screen stopped emitting hypnosis, the Titan cameraman fell to the ground, and scientists looked with fear at what appeared in front of them. The operator turns and we see a big black smoke, and if you look closely, it's not just black smoke, but a whole thunderstorm tornado from which the voice of the updated Titan TV man comes. I was able to translate this secret message as "you will die here." Then the operator turns around and we see how the updated G Toilet remembered this voice and realized that it would be better for him to fly away from here. I assumed that he remembered the events of episode 47. Let me remind you that in 47 episodes there was a battle between Titan TV Man and Titan G Toilet, and in that battle, despite the fact that G Toilet fought dishonestly, Titan TV Man was almost able to defeat Titan G Toilet. But I know for sure that after that battle, G Toilet lost his laser vision. And that's why in part 3 of episode 67 he flew away from this place. Further, When the scientist Titan realized that he was left alone against a strong opponent, he took out all his weapons, which he showed us in the last part of episode 67. The operator turns again and we see how a large purple electric blade appears from a thundercloud of smoke, and we were also shown a new weapon from the opponents. And then comes the most long-awaited moment of all fans of the updated Titan TV Man. I think at this point you all just have to like it, because the Titan TV Man is officially back. And he got epic improvements, which we'll talk about soon. As soon as the updated Titan TV Man came out of the portal, he immediately attacked the Skibidi scientist Titan like a toilet destruction machine. And by the way, when he left the portal, the Titan again uttered a secret message, which I translated as "I'll harm you." We also see that the Titan scientist tried to attack the Titan TV Man with his toxic missiles, but his new body is made of very durable material, so the Titan TV Man did not even feel the damage from these missiles. Next, the Titan cuts off one side of the Titan scientist with one movement of his new blade, and then the second side, leaving the scientist completely unarmed. After all, Titan also completely tears off the Titan scientist and his broken TV. Next, the Titan TV Man decides to destroy the Titan scientist and activates his insane red glow from all his screens. From this radiation, the scientist Titan ignites itself. Then the Titan TV Man turns off the radiation and utters the phrase, which I translated as, "still alive." Then the Titan coolly pierces the head of the scientist Titan, and then finishes him off with his new ability. This is a purple burning laser from a Titan reactor. Further, after only one hole remained from the scientist Titan, I wondered, was this a real Titan scientist? What if the real scientist was small, and this was just a copy of him and was a robot? I remember a moment from the first part of episode 67, when the Titan cameraman fought with opponents. He eliminated one big opponent with a chainsaw, and note, it is clearly visible here that it was a real opponent, and in the case of Titan, everything is very unclear to scientists. I think the shorts video about episode 67 will answer this question. Because in them Dafag Boom often hides secrets that we cannot see in the full screen version of the episode. Further, when the Titan TV Man defeated the Titan scientist, he again uttered another secret message, which I translated as "asshole." Next, the updated Titan turns to the operator and shows us a smiley face that is already familiar to us on all its screens. He also showed us this smiley face when he first appeared in 41 episodes. And that was the end of the third part of episode 67. And probably many of you are wondering, was this the last part of episode 67? Personally, I think this is the logical conclusion of episode 67, but also during the editing of this video, I noticed that some saw Dafag Boom writing on his broadcast that this is not the end yet and will be the fourth part of episode 67. We will be able to find out the exact information only in a few days, because if it was the end of episode 67, then Dafag Boom will release the full version on his channel soon. And then he will start releasing short videos where we will learn even more secrets of episode 67. And now let's talk about what will happen to the Titans in the future, and after that we will analyze all the improvements of the updated Titan TV Man. I assume that the Titans will be subject to repair and another update, but this time they will be improved not only by cameraman agents, and now scientists of all types of agents will be engaged in improving the Titans. Perhaps in the next 68th episode we will see how the updated Titan TV Man teleports the damaged Titans to the secret place of the agents of TV Mans, where they will tell us more about this place and how the Titan TV Man was improved. And now let's talk about all the improvements of the Titan TV Man that I noticed in this episode. Firstly, it is throwing knives. Before the Titan did not have such an ability. Next is a large electric purple hunting blade on his right hand, and you can also see a lot of screens on it. I noticed 5 screens on his head, 1 main screen and 4 additional screens. Screens can also be seen on his shoulders. They not only enhance his radiation, but are also used as armor. Also, his gorgeous coat holds a belt on which there is also a TV screen. Behind him, you can see the mechanical claws already known to us. And on his head there is something like a mohawk. If you noticed any other improvements or I missed something, then write to me about it in the comments. Sim Cameraman with you. I'll see you soon.